Skeptics Review, the Bible, by John Smith. Exodus, Chapter 1. So just when you thought we saw the last of the Jacob bunch, they get a mention right away in Exodus. Do we really need to go over the names of the sons of Jacob again? I didn't think so. Joseph kicked the bucket already, remember, but in the course of time, so did the rest of his brothers. They apparently had so much sexy time and popped out so many kids that Egypt was filled to the brim with the next generations of the Jacob bunch. There was a new pharaoh in Egypt who knew nothing about Joseph. You'd think that the Egyptians did such a good job of record keeping that someone might have written Joseph's name down somewhere. But wait, you say, it's in the Bible, so obviously someone wrote it down. Duh! Anyway, this new pharaoh wishes that there was some way to keep these pesky Israelites from becoming even more numerous. So the Egyptians tried to crush their spirits with hard labor. But for some reason, that just made them increase more in number and spread throughout the land. Maybe there was just something in the water. The Egyptians made life very hard for the Israelites with bitter and harsh labor, hard bondage, and cruel slavery. Next, the Pharaoh tells two midwives, Shiphrah and Puah, "Would you look at that? Two midwives get names in the Bible. The Pharaoh doesn't for some reason. Sure would be nice to know that Pharaoh's name." Pharaoh tells those two midwives, when the Hebrew women are about to pop out their kids, it's fine if it's a girl, but if it's a boy, kill it. But the midwives were God-fearing and disobeyed the king. They told the king that those Israelites pop out those kids way too fast. We can't even get there to help them, they give birth so easy. And so the Israelites continued to increase and become strong. Finally, the Pharaoh tells his people, just throw those Hebrew boy babies in the river for the crocodiles. Yum. The Israelites can still keep the girls, though. Exodus, Chapter 2. Continuing on, some unnamed man from the tribe of Levi has a wife and gets some sexy time with her, and she pops out a boy kid. She tries hiding the squalling brat for 3 months, but couldn't hide him any longer. So she puts him in a basket of reeds and covers it with tar to make it watertight. Then the unnamed baby's big sister stayed by to watch him. Don't even start with the Sargon versus Moses comparison. They're totally not the same in any way. Don't make me call you a nasty L word. I would hate to do that. My mommy taught me not to say that word. So the king's daughter came down to the river to bathe, and she found a tar-covered basket with the baby boy in it. She said, "Isn't this one of the Hebrew babies? Aren't we supposed to kill these things? But aw, isn't he cute? I want to keep him." Here's a lesson for all my viewers and listeners. Be careful what strays you bring home. So the unnamed sister of the baby in the basket pops up at that exact moment and asks Pharaoh's daughter, "Hey, would you like someone to nurse that baby? I happen to know a woman who's conveniently lactating right now." It's his real mom. And would you believe, unnamed Pharaoh's unnamed daughter said yes. Also, here's some money. So the as yet unnamed baby's unnamed sister took the baby back to its real mother for some nursing and got paid for the privilege. Go ahead, you stick a baby in a basket today and see what happens to you. Anyway, the Bible skips ahead and the kid finally gets a name. Say it with me now. Moses. So young but all grown up Moses went out to visit his people, and he saw how harshly they were being treated, and he witnessed an Egyptian killing a Hebrew. So he turned around and killed that mean old Egyptian right back and hid his body. Remember, kids, Moses comes from the tribe of Levi. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Apparently, though, he was way worse than Dexter at covering up his crime, because there were witnesses, and it got back to the Pharaoh. Pharaoh tried to have Moses killed, but Moses fled to the land of Midian, where he met the 7 daughters of Jethro at a well. He helped water their sheep and goats, because some mean shepherds wouldn't let him. Anyone else remember any stories about meeting women at wells and helping them? And it just sounds like a familiar theme to me. I don't know. Anyway. So for Moses' trouble, he got to marry one of Jethro's daughters, Zipporah, who bore him a son. That was quick. Moses said, I am a foreigner in this land, and so I name him Gershom, which I can only suppose means I am a foreigner in this land, because we all know how imaginative the Israelites are with naming babies. Finally, that baby-killing, unnamed Pharaoh kicks the bucket, but the Israelites were still mightily oppressed under all that slavery and hard labor, and they cried out to God. An omnipotent, omnibenevolent God remembered his covenant with the old man Abraham, messes up blessing Isaac and Papa Jacob, and was mighty concerned for them.